We're here today to talk about the application for a concealed weapon permit from the state of Arizona. It's actually a lot easier than a lot of these videos on the internet. So I'm going to go through it. This is Austin Nudie. He's one of my investigators. And we're going to go ahead line by line, but we're going to do it a lot quicker in this video.
So this is the beginning of the application, and just like any application, when you're purchasing a gun or something like that, it's going to start with your basic information, such as last name, first name, social security number, etc. So, and then we scroll down a little bit, and it's also more basic information, date of birth, things like that. But really, where people tend to get hung up is attaching documentation.
Right.
So, and when they attach documentation, there's two types what they're doing. It's going to be a government issued photo ID, and then providing competence with a firearm.
Right. And that actual area covers quite a few things. If you're a veteran and you have a DD 214, that goes also under the demonstration of competence with a firearm. If you have a state permit that qualifies for an Arizona permit because you did training in that state, that would go also under demonstration of competence with a firearm. So that's one area that covers quite a few different things.
Exactly.
Or even a law enforcement officer if he has credentials.
Yeah, and also if you have any particular like court documents you need to attach, can't you attach them here too?
Right. So if you're had your rights restored, something of that matter, just a court order with the judge's signature giving you your rights back, that would also be attached there. And that would, when you attach it, you put it in, and then a pop-up menu comes in, and you simply put court document, and that's it. File the application. The neat thing is if you make a mistake, it won't let you continue.
Exactly. It's foolproof.
Yeah. Except if people do make a mistake, what they can do is rather than try to figure out where you made the mistake, just go in and re-enter the documents one more time.
Exactly. Attaching them an extra time is definitely not going to hurt this process.
All right. So that covers that. What's the next big problem area that we're seeing?
I would say the next one is on this part right here where they sign their signature. There's a small portion where people will try to just sign their signature, and you actually need to physically tap on that section before it'll let you sign.
Okay.
Pretty basic, but it is somewhere where we see people get hung up.
I do want to back up to something with citizenship. We see this also come up a lot of times. It's actually an easy section, but people make that mistake. So early in the application, they ask you for your current citizenship, correct?
Correct.
Can you explain that section?
Yeah, so basically you have three options on that particular question, and it's asking you what is your citizenship status. Your three options are a naturalized U.S. citizen, that would be somebody born outside the United States but is now a U.S. citizen, a U.S. citizen, or not a U.S. citizen. That's the option we don't want to check because you won't get the permit.
Right, and so what would they enter it here? They would also be entering what, permanent resident card, something like that?
Correct, yeah. So if you are a permanent resident, you do need to provide additional documentation such as a permanent residency card or a passport. Both will work, but they do need to be attached in the same portion where you attach your court documents or your training certificate.
And that's about it. Really, the application is pretty simple.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. Arizona tries to make it easy. We try and make it easy. So.
Well, I would like to also say we thank DPS because Arizona Department of Public Safety is just excellent. And they're the ones who actually put all this stuff together. So get your permit today. You can see us at the gun show. You can hit us up online, and we'll see you soon.